Hello humans, episode 6, part 2, here we go. It's no big deal, I hope the little kappa will appreciate it. I hope so too. Ah! I will have to let you go. Elliot is becoming quite impatient, I think. Elliot? Yes, it's his name. I was so tired of calling him kappa. Oh, how cute. I love that name. I should have named my companion like that. You think? Thanks. I'm glad you like it. Okay, should I go get the gruel in the pantry? Yes, you should probably do. There's no one in the pantry. I have to get the gruel for the kappa. It's right there. Whoa! Stealing food. How cool. And now we're gonna go outside. You are still with Dad? Yes, Miko wants me to take care of him, and I already told you that he has a name, Elliot. I'm so glad. You're unbelievable. This area seems pretty quiet. I sat down on the rim of the pavilion, but the kappa wouldn't stay still. Well, now stay put, or you won't get to eat. Elliot, please don't cry. Why did I accept to take care of him? Because that's your job? Come on, here, have some gruel. Eat some, it's really good, you will like it. I gave him some food using a small spoon, like feeding a child. He seemed to like it so much that I didn't even need to trick him into swallowing it. Come on, cuckoo miss. Repeat after me, Elliot. Cuckoo miss. Hee-hee-ha. No, cuckoo miss. Ha ha ha! Forget it. Without paying attention to him, I looked up to admire the Eldarya sky. I wondered if it's similar to the sky in my world. A sky clouds, the sun, there wasn't anything extraordinary about it. In that moment, I thought I was at home. At that moment, I prayed that night would fall fast, hoping I could recognize at least one constellation. Cuckoo means one more word in dear Elliot, the kappa's vocabulary. Now that you've eaten, let's go on a walk. I should show him HQ. Oh, what a beautiful thing to do. Showing a child dangerous things. Like, come on, you wouldn't tell me that someone would get hurt on the arcs there. Since you don't know the area, I'm going to show you around HQ and the places I know, alright, Elliot? He doesn't seem against it. I started by showing him the inside of HQ, the crystal room, the alchemy lab. You see behind the door is my room. I can show it to you because it's still being renovated, but you will be able to come when you want when it's finished. After we went outside to the HQ gardens, I showed him the path of the arch, even if we had already passed through here several times before. Then we headed outside HQ after several guards warned me not to go too far. So here is the burrow. I had to go get Mary's companion once, but he wasn't hiding in there. Hey, what are you doing? He jumped from my arms to go down the hole. That's not funny, Elliot. Come back now. I got down onto the ground and called out several times to the kappa without any response. Let's go with that one. Let's go grab it. I held out my arm as far as it could go until I could reach him. Once I succeeded, I pulled the kappa towards me while being careful not to hurt him. At least you got it. Finally, I removed the sticky and gooey mass that was known to me. Ew, that is just so gross. I threw it far away, completely repulsed. He got out with a sad expression on his face. Well, what's going on? Gross. Oh no, I wasn't talking about you. Ah! I don't want to play hide and seek all day. Hide, seek! That's it, hide and seek. Come on, let's go. Hey, they learned 3 words. That's so cool. Oh wow, there are lots of companions here. I really like Cork, but I would be against having another companion. Well, you already have one, so shush. Hey there, little guys, come over here. No touch, companion already have owner. Seal not good. I didn't want to steal it. I didn't even know it already had an owner. I'm sorry. Do you really think I would be capable of such a thing, Mammon? Jammin'. He looked at me up and down. I really didn't feel comfortable in front of a giant like him. You nice girl. Me know you know still now. Oh, thanks. Carol no explained how capture companion. You have a bait. Yes, he explained to me, but I wanted to try another way too. Human stupid. Hey, that's not nice to say. I'm tired of everyone saying I'm stupid. But you are. Jamin sorry. Jamin no want hurt human. What is that face? What the hell? It's okay. I didn't know what else to say, and thankfully Elliot knew to speak for me. Jamin, hi! Jam and listen. Mae! He took the kappa in his arm and looked at him with big eyes while the little one laughed. They seemed to get along well. Elliot and I spent some time with the companions. Shaman didn't stay very long, but behind all that mass of muscles, I got to know a very kind being. Staying a while with all these little creatures around me was delightful. I finally felt like I could relax a bit since my arrival here. What can I do now? Walk? I was calmly walking with Elliot when I heard voices. A little curious, I concentrated on listening and recognized Miko and Chrome's voice. Seriously, Chrome, it's always the same thing, every mission. It wasn't my fault. It's never your fault. You always have a good excuse to waste your time. I know, everyone already makes fun of me enough. No need to add on to it. I'm trying to help you and to understand, that's all. Yeah, you should not listen. I eventually stepped back to avoid whoever hearing what they had to say. After all, it's not really none of my business. It's not your business. Bam! Shoot! Elliot just ran into something. He's a bit clumsy. Luckily, they didn't hear anything, and I took advantage to walk away. How did he walk into something? You shouldn't get attached. Attached to what? To this thing. Azrael? I'm sorry, miss. I meant to say Elliot. Why shouldn't I get attached? It's a kappa. And? Out of curiosity, what do you know about this species? That they don't live in this region, or that they'd like to play shogi. Who told you about that, Ikar? That doesn't surprise me knowing her. Oh really? Why? She's always been a big fan of this type of game, even if she's a poor opponent. Is that all? This one. I will never understand this habit of yours. Anyone can eat what they want as long as they don't steal from my plate. So it seems you know quite a lot about those creatures. All things aside, you have to be cautious of them. Well, all things aside, despite the fact that Elliot and I have to separate once we are in his village, I don't see why I can get attached. No one has ever mentioned what they're like. I know, they seem friendly enough. Kappas are malicious beings, in fact very malicious. What does that mean exactly? They go children into lakes or near the seas. Naive children approach the water. In the beginning, they see only their reflection, and then the kappa's face appeared making faces at them to amuse them. Everything goes well up to this point until... BAM! They lead them into the depths of the water to drown them. Very funny joke. I assure you it's very real. Are you going to have me believe that Miko is sending me to a tribe where they drown children? I think that this tribe doesn't. At least I hope not. Do you really have to tell me that? It's too bad. I was really starting to like you. Azrael, stop. Remember to leave me your rations of honey, please. You're unbelievable. I'm leaving. Goodbye. Not that. Now we have to find things to do. What about my room? It's still ugly. That's how long it takes. I shouldn't bother Miko. She's probably still busy with Chrome. Play! Play? You want us to play something? Hee! That must mean yes. I'm not really good at taking care of kids, but I have some ideas in mind for games. Let's play shogi. Ah! He thumped his feet and started pounding. Dot. Okay, I got it. What do you want to play? Hopscotch? Jump roping? Hopscotch! It's the game where you have to jump in squares, or one after the other. Hopscotch! Hopscotch! I explained the rules to him, and he looked at me with round eyes before jumping for joy. I think it meant that he liked the concept of the game. We left in the direction towards outside the HQ. I noticed a small pathway made of loose soil, ideal for making the hopscotch square and not far away from other members of the guard. I traced a square for the game in the soil, and we started to hop from square to square. The little one looked to be having a lot of fun, and I was watching him closely. I turned my head for a second, distracted by a sound coming from the forest. I hope it's not another black dog. Bam! I ran to the kappa. He had fallen while playing and lay on the ground, frozen. I have to find someone. Bro, what you do? MC, come on. Taking the kappa in my arms, I ran to the building. My arms were trembling, and I was not paying any attention to anything around me. I only had one thought in my mind: find Miko. Arriving inside, I ran to Miko and the boys. Human, we were just talking about you. Your new room is ready. It's the kappa? I don't know what happened. I was there. I turned my head for 1 second and... What have you done? I didn't mean to. Well, I can take the kappa and come with me to the infirmary. Israel, go find a special bomb by any means possible. Never go tell Icar to study our options. If you run to Caro, tell him to also start looking. The three boys didn't look for any excuses as they scurried away. Left and left to go investigate the black dog situation. Why is this happening now? I feel very guilty. Iko, what can I do? Nothing, you have done enough already. She left without saying a word, followed by Valken. He looked sober as well. Then they all left without saying a single word to me. I collapsed into a bench and thought about the fact that I may have killed the little kappa. I wanted to cry so badly but I refused to weep over my fate. I had to do something to repair the damage done. After several minutes, I got up. Caro? I miss you. I'm sorry about what happened. You have no reason to be sorry. Everything is my fault. I feel so terrible. No, you shouldn't feel that way. I would love to go back in time to have stopped everything. It wasn't your fault. It could have happened to anyone. Miko trusted me and I ruined everything. I may have an idea on how you can appease her anger. We did a lot of research with Vikar and we wanted to ask Elijah for help. For help? Yeah, she's a mermaid. She can help us, only we can't seem to find her. If you help us find her, we would surely gain some time. Okay, I'll start looking. I don't even know where I can find her. I shall go back to the fountain. Of course! The fountain! Elijah, I need you. Oh, really? Yes, I made a huge mistake and Carol thinks that you could help fix it. What did you do? I had a kappa, he fainted. Miko yelled at me. It must be serious. Is that why your eyes are red? Yes, Don't worry, let's go see the little one. We ran all the way to the infirmary where we joined the others. They were all getting antsy about the kappa, around the kappa, and when they saw me arrive, Miko glared at me. What are you doing here? Carol told me he was looking for Elijah. I went to look for her. I'm sorry. What's going on with the little one? He lost a majority of his water. We applied several bombs and stocked him in. He's too young and may not be able to handle the shock. Let me see. I think your flask may be able to help. Oh, you think? Let's try. I will pour him some. I will just have to replenish it in a little time. Well, you know what I mean. That's not very important right now. Eldarya got close to the kappa and poured several drops from her flask into Elliot's head. After several minutes, he opened his eyes and I felt everyone relax. We were all relieved. That will work while we prepare the healing balm. What? He's not out of the woods yet? Not completely. Eldarya's potion is effective, but it's only a temporary fix. We'll have to adapt his new water to his organism. Eweline, how long do we have? That must be the nurse, but that's not the one I saw last time. 3-4 days? Hours. I'm really sorry. I really didn't want to. We know. Whiny pants. Ezreal, what do you need for the balm? A dragonfly fish, sour grass, water, bigorn sap. I see. Everyone, Ezreal is going to provide you the ingredients list. Everyone will have their own. Send your companions out to explore, go to the market, figure it out, but find everything fast. Ezreal asked everyone to participate, Miko included. Then he approached me. I need a dragonfly fish. I often find some when I send my companion exploring the beach. Do you need anything else? Yes, a pouring glass. It's chemistry material. Did you have some in the lab? I had. A little idiot broke all of them. For once, I'm not the idiot. Although I do wonder who it would have been. Oh shoot, I'll go buy that. Thank you. Meet me in the alchemy lab once you have everything. So it wouldn't be long. Take me 2 seconds. After a couple of hours, I was finally able to realize that I didn't need to do exploration and I could just buy the fish. So here's everything you asked for. I was only waiting on your items. Sorry to have taken so long. No problem. Do you have everything? Yes. Good. We'll let you prepare everything. Come meet us when it's all done. Miko and I returned to the infirmary. We looked after the little one until Ezreal showed up. He took so long to get here and I thought a couple of hours was over already. He then added another liquid in Ilia's water, who then started to look less and less pale. I'm truly sorry, really. There is no harm done. Do not worry, he will be okay. We have to leave it to time though. Miko, would you mind leaving us alone, the Kappa, Ezreal and I? No, do what you have to do. Human and I have to talk anyway. I'm worried all of a sudden. And now, it's gonna be for another video, the rest, because we're going for the limit right now. See ya!